I'm glad it was just a dream. Actually, this is making me wonder. What happens to our brain when we sleep?
Our day starts with a lot of tasks at hand and a to-do list in our brain. It's a tough job to be a commander, but the brain seems to do it quite effortlessly. Throughout the day, our brain does so much. It makes sure that all the organs in our body are functioning well. It helps us imagine, see, listen, and it also helps us think, decide, and learn new skills. It even tells us if we need to take a walk or eat some food. But if the brain sleeps when we sleep, then who will make sure that our organs are working well? Don't worry. Our brain has its own special way of taking care of all our body functions even while we sleep. It ensures that our dinner gets digested by the next morning. Being the perfect commander that it is, the brain plans well and divides its tasks between the time when we are asleep and when we are awake. Have you noticed how easy it is to wake up during the first few minutes right after we fall asleep? You are easily disturbed by even the faintest of sounds, like that of a mosquito buzzing around or a book falling on the floor. In these few minutes, we enter into a state of light sleep, which is the first stage. During this stage of sleep, the brain's activities slow down, along with the breathing and the heart rate. The muscles also start relaxing and the eye movements slow down. In about 5 to 10 minutes, we enter stage 2 of sleep. In this stage, the eye movements completely stop. The breathing and the heart rate get regular, and we slowly start losing the sense of place and time. Time to really go to sleep. An interesting thing happens to the brain in stage 2 of sleep. The brain cells or the neurons show a sudden burst of activity. This feature is known as sleep spindles. Scientists believe that sleep spindles are associated with consolidating our memory. So, while we sleep, our brain replays the events of the day and filters some to be preserved as memories. Now it makes sense why we remember only a few things from the day before, but not each and everything. For example, I don't exactly remember how many times I combed my hair yesterday, but I do remember wearing my favorite shoes to work. In stage 3, we are in our deepest sleep. Not even loud car noises can disturb us now. It is during this time that the brain does the overall repair. Different areas of our brain coordinate with each other to regulate the repair and strengthen the cells, tissues, and the immune system. In this stage, the brain also converts our short-term memory to long-term memory. Short-term memories are stored for a short time in the brain. Now, an example of a short-term memory could be your shopping list. Once you are done with shopping, it is likely that this list of items is discarded from your memory. Long-term memories are stored for a long time in the brain. An example of a long-term memory could be the name of the dog that you had during childhood. Now, this is a memory that your brain has stored for years. To store a memory for a long time, the brain replays the short-term memories every day during the 3rd stage of sleep. So, all these years, while you slept each night, your brain recalls the name of your dog and helps you remember it. That's why if you have to memorize some important information from, let's say, a chapter, you should read that part before you go to sleep so that you can sleep on it. The sooner you go to bed after you read, the less information you will have forgotten. These 3 stages of sleep are parts of what we call non-REM sleep or non-rapid eye movement sleep. These stages are called so because during these stages, our eyes don't move around rapidly. Now, let's look at the most interesting stage of sleep, stage 4. This is the dreaming stage, in which we get to experience a variety of dreams where we are fighting or falling and even running for our lives at times. But while we are running or fighting in our dreams, we don't actually get up and run or start punching, correct? This is because of an interesting feature of deep sleep. Our brain makes sure that our muscles are temporarily paralyzed so that we don't move around while sleeping. But while our body rests, our eyes rapidly move in different directions. This feature is why this stage of sleep is called the rapid eye movement sleep or REM sleep. The 4 stages of sleep repeat multiple times during a single night. The human brain is truly amazing. Hey, but do you think it's the same for animals? Well, the answer is it differs from animal to animal. Some animals, like dogs and cats, experience brain activity similar to that of humans. But migratory birds who fly continuously for up to 10 days experience something different. They are capable of being asleep and awake at the same time. When they have to fly for days, they divide sleep and work between the 2 hemispheres of their brain. One hemisphere stays awake, in charge of flying, breathing, and warding off threats. Meanwhile, the other hemisphere is asleep. The same can be seen in dolphins as well. The brain truly is a superhero. It does so many things during the day as well as the night. It is when we sleep that our brain makes use of the extra time it has to heal our body, strengthen our memories, and enhance its own performance. So, when you wake up feeling fresh the next time, you have to thank your brain for it. Do you have any fascinating observations about your brain or your sleep? I will await your responses in the comment section below.